What is an impact factor? Stick around and learn 6 quick facts about this important metric here today on Navigating Academia. What's up, everybody? My name is Dr. Phoenix Singh, and I want to warmly welcome you to this episode of Navigating Academia, your leading source for guidance on how to advance your career in academia. As always, I appreciate the love, so please do take a quick second right now to like and share this video with your friends, with your colleagues, with your students. Subscribe to our channel, hit that bell so you get notifications every time that we post new content, and comment below. You can follow us at these social media accounts. So let's jump right in. If you're in academia, you've probably heard the term impact factor. You may even have already heard that it's one of the most important metrics in terms of how to be able to judge whether a journal is good or not. But what exactly does it mean? Now, if you've watched other videos on our channel, which I highly recommend and request that you do, you'll hear us talk about impact factors all the time. But you guys have requested that I make a video explaining exactly what an impact factor is. So the goal of this brief video is to be able to take you through the 6 facts that I want you to know. Let's do it. So fact number 1 is that impact factors are used to measure the importance or rank of a journal, with higher impact factors signifying quote-unquote better journals. Fact number 2 is how you calculate the impact factor, and here's how you do that. Okay? You divide the number of citations in the current year for articles in that journal by the total number of articles published in the previous 2 years in that journal. So, for example, an impact factor of 1.0 means that on average, articles published 1 or 2 years ago have been cited 1 time. Fact number 3 is that the top 5% of journals across all fields have impact factors of 6 and above. Okay, and there's only 610 of those journals that actually exist. So even though there are going to be some journals that have impact factors of, let's say, over 30, you can bet that the preponderance of them are going to have an impact factor that are significantly lower. Fact number 4 is that the median impact factor across all fields is between 2.5 to 3. So yes, again, like we just said, there are some that are really, really high. There's some that are literally less than 1.0, but the median, right, is 2.5 to 3. Fact number 5 is that impact factors correlate with readership, and there's a lot of reasons why this would be, but really just what I want you to know about this is that if you have a journal that has a higher impact factor and you end up publishing in it, the likelihood is that your piece is going to be read significantly more often. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to be read more often by the right people. Let's say, for example, that you're a child psychologist, for example, and you're publishing in a general psychology journal. Maybe more overall psychologists will read it, but maybe the preponderance of them, they're not going to be working with children, and hence your work won't be as directly applicable to them in practice. However, overall, the readership's going to be higher, so you can take that for what it is. It may be that you want to publish in a more niche journal to be able to get the exact readership you want, or you can use it as a self-branding exercise and try to get to as many people as possible. Fact number 6 is that impact factors should be compared within fields and not between them. For example, let's say that you are in gastroenterology, for example. It wouldn't really be appropriate to compare the impact factors of gastroenterological journals to those maybe for psychology, for instance, or for really any other area, sociology, anthropology, I mean, you name it, right? All of these are going to have very different impact factors. The goal for you, especially if you're trying to pick a journal in which to publish your own work, should be to be able to take a look at all the different journals in your area, in your specific field of academia. rank them in terms of impact factor, then take a look at them, and then obviously make the judgment also in terms of the goodness of fit of your work with regards to getting through to the exact audience that you want to get through to. Just don't think that because a general medical journal, for example, has, a massive impact factor means that you should just forego everything in your subfield and then just go for that instead. Not necessary. Impact factors do not measure practical importance. They just don't. This is really, in some ways, an arbitrary metric when it comes to influencing actual real-world applicability, right? You could have a piece that's literally read by 100 people over the course of a year, but those 100 people take it and help so many clients with that information. Or you could have a piece that's read 10,000 times in a year, but it really doesn't have that much clinical applicability to the folks reading it. So it's not a measure of impact in terms of on people's lives, it's literally impact in terms of on the field of academia. And obviously, like we talk about a lot on this channel, academia in some cases can be a real echo chamber, and it's really important that we try to bridge research and practice and try to really make sure that we're simply not all just talking into one another's ears, but really taking the information and the research findings that we have, going out there into the field and making sure that we're really making a practical difference. Especially the more that we can collaborate with folks in the trenches and policymakers, the better off we are going to be. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any recommendations or requests for future videos in this series on navigating academia, we warmly welcome you to post them below, as well as any comments or discussion topics that you may want to bring up regarding this video. We always love corresponding with you. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, with your colleagues, and with your students. And if you're interested in one-on-one career mentoring with me, simply set up a one-on-one consultation call via the website below, and let's get in touch and chat a little bit about how I may be able to help you out in progressing your career. Signing off, everyone. Have a great day, and don't forget to get out there, take chances, and be your best self. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you here as always. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more in this series on navigating academia, please click on one of these links over here to be able to view more original content. I hope to see you there.